hill. Now, that little bit of green there, that's going to have to go. That's going to have to go somehow.
So we started off down low in the open area where there was no cover over it. Donnie was looking at his app on his phone, and
Yep,
it
and it
showed
said
only
no more rain.
only early morning rain,
Yep.
and that was it. I was looking at an app on my phone,
Yeah.
which is called Weatherbug, and it showed rain all day.
And it said the truth.
So Donnie was hoping for the best,
Yeah, I was believing for the best.
but it didn't happen, and it started raining on his painting. So that's what you're seeing right now. Now over on Storyteller Donnie, he's doing a vertical live, and that's what he wanted to do. This is his choice, and he wanted me to do a horizontal over here on my channel.
So she's doing horizontal. And so right here I can see there's a valley. There's a valley between these two mountains.
Suzanne said, radar is your friend. LOL. I keep looking at radar all the time.
Is there any way to brighten this? There's really no way of brightening this up. I don't think I see.
I think it's fine. I think it's fine.
I don't think it's close. So there's a valley right here. I can see a little valley that's coming down right here. It comes right down. We're not really going with
I turn this like this. You can put your feet closer if you want.
And I'm still in the brown green. It's kind of like green and brown mixed together. And then I'm going to, since this is going to be, I'm going to just kind of do the same thing up here where I see some contrast coming in. There. Put some trees at the top, some that you can kind of see through the sky so that people can see there's some trees up there. And then up here, oh, I like that. See that little light spot right there? I really like it. I think you should take advantage of that white spot right there. Kind of stretch that out a little bit. Yeah, look at that. Look at that contrast that put in. We can run that down like that. That was really good. Alright, so I'm going to touch that white a little bit more. I feel like there's just a little bit more white that could happen right here. It's mixing with the green and giving us a little contrast, a little color and texture. Bring that down like that.
Oh my God.
Oh, and then we're going to bring that down. That looks good. That looks good. Let's take some. I'm going to take out this other green I've got. Another green right there. And I'm going to take that, do a little bit of brightening right here. Brighten that up a little bit, put a little sunshine right here. That helps that mountain catch a little bit more light, catching some more light right there, and catching it up here. This is the lighter green. Wait a minute, I'm going to see that, and then by doing that, that lifts that up a little bit. I'm going to even add more.
Hi, Matt.
So there's a little bit more sunshine, picking that up right there. Right there. Really good. That's really good. And I can see that kind of confused the top of the mountain there. So what we're going to do, we're going to just put a little dark right there to make come down the side of the mountain. We're just going to put those trees right here.
I'm definitely getting my t-shirt under this one. I heard that you proved that you did it.
And we're going to put some trees right here. Kind of separate. We need a little bit more brown. Brown and green together. Brown and green gives us a nice.
We are doing well. Appreciate everyone praying over that property that we looked at yesterday because
So now we're going to bring
all of a sudden there's a whole lot of bids on it. So
that.
they told us yesterday we were the best
Running.
offer on it yesterday, but now today there's a whole lot of bids, so they were taking more bids today. So amen, man. Pray for each other.
A lot slow, which is harder to do when it comes to acrylic. So we're gonna bring that out.
Donnie started in the open area with no cover on it, and it started to rain. So he had to quickly come over here.
Back there? Oh, there they are. I'm looking all over for my brushes going, what can I do? But I was on the other side of the table. I should have turned the table around when I got there. Put the wrong side towards the painter. Alright. Back on track. Okay.
Suzanne says, I know God will make sure you end up with the right place. Hi, Misha Lee. Donnie almost got rained out. This painting. It was turning into a watercolor all of a sudden.
Yeah, we are doing watercolor today.
Yeah, he said he was live on his channel. He's still live on the vertical, and he said he goes, it's turning into a watercolor. It started raining on it.
So, but anyway, we're still working on the original scene. I'm going to be looking to my right to match colors and all of that as I try to rebuild this painting and get it to come down.
We had to come underneath this area, underneath this covered area, real quick.
You know, and I really don't have to do with the painting I originally planned.
We pray you have
just do a
success,
regular
Matt
Mountain Dew.
and daughter, that you have success with your
Just do regular Mountain Dew
fishing trip tomorrow.
and leave it at that. So maybe that's what I'll do. But of course, right now I'm just rebuilding my vase. We could chicken out with a lake at the bottom, or we can keep going with the mountains. I think we'll do another layer of mountains.
You want to sit down? Because I'm moving back and forth right now. You want to sit down?
Alright, so we've got to wait for this.
LOL, Matt. He said, right on, Nightbot. Good words. Nightbot said, givers never gripe and gripers rarely give. Challenge our heart to start giving to others without griping because love gives. Jesus gave his life. We can honor that and be a blessing to others. Sometimes Nightbot works and sometimes he doesn't work.
Dito sila inano. Ano yung idea na?
You know, the fun part is seeing what God's going to do with this.
Thanks for subscribing,
I
James.
have no idea. See, it's
Are you still on vacation, Misha, or did you get back home? Because I know you were on a road trip.
just having to adjust my easel here a little bit. I want it to be a little bit more vertical. That's fighting.
Misha Lisa just home this week.
Can you look behind here and see why this isn't coming forward? I guess I can just take this off. Let me see. Alright, what's going on, guys? Why aren't you going in higher? Both of my easels are loose. It wants to go back, but it doesn't want to come forward.
Don't break it, though. Be careful. He has a tendency to push a little too hard sometimes on something.
Yeah, I tend to be that way. That's right. Now I tighten it down. I drag my shirt through the paint.
Misha asked if we got to see Mike and Michelle when they came to Pigeon Forge. We did see Mike and Michelle, and we actually went out and did Duck Bowl at Flavortown, and I posted that video, and that's not a monetized video because it's full of copyright songs, but I just wanted to post the fun we had with them at duck bowling. So that was posted on the channel with Mike and Michelle and their son, and Donnie and I duck bowling.
Yeah, that was fun.
Hi Donald from Ohio.
Oh, Ohio.
It's a long video, Misha, of the duck bowl because it's the whole. You get an hour.
An hour, yeah.
So it's about an hour long, something like that. Sometime when they come, maybe we'll go mini golf or something too. They enjoyed the duck bowl. They said they want to do that again sometime with us when they come.
Yeah, anybody.
Because we like it, yeah, anybody that
from
watches
2
us,
years old and up can duck bowl.
we like to do duck bowling with friends. We like to do
Putt-putt.
mini golf with friends. And I am not the golfer, and I'm not the bowler. Donnie is way better at both of those. He's been doing it for years.
Yeah.
He took a break for many years, but he's still got it. He's still pretty good. He's still pretty good at it. Matt says, "Hey, fellow golfers, mini golf." I'm willing to do mini golf. I don't know if Donnie's ever played regular golf. Have you?
Back when I was a teenager, I played
A teenager?
times.
I played a couple times as a
Played,
teenager.
but I played such a perfect game one time. I decided that's it. I'll never do better. I'll always be disappointed. I never did it again. Still kind of building a base here.
Matt says he does some maintenance at the local country club, and it covers his dues. He said, "LOL, Donnie." That you played a good game and you didn't want to mess it up. You didn't want to lose that perfect score.
Yeah. I mean, it was a par 78 and I did a 72. I had several birdies where the ball just went in. There was just no way of beating it. There was no way I could do better. There's no way I could do better.
Matt said, "Well, that's an amazing game, no doubt." Hi, Scott and Michelle. Michelle said, "The mountains look so beautiful. I absolutely love the paintings."
Thank you. Boy, I'll tell you, these mountains happened and then it rained.
Yeah.
So they have recovered nicely. They have recovered nicely. And we're trying to keep it to generalities right now because I'm going to be, painting trees in the foreground. We're just looking for some background trees and background things before we start painting trees in the front. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to do water over here and bring down a shoreline and a water line right here. Well, we're just kind of playing along.
Misha says she loves the fog atop the Smokies.
Oh yeah, over there.
Yeah.
Wish I could paint it.
Yeah.
A little difficult. Oh. Meadow, so this is going to be like an upper meadow. Changes it. Bring that down a little bit. I think we'll come this way. Oh, this way. Look at that. All of a sudden, this became almost a road or a tree, something. Like a little mountain range right here. Came right in there. That looks really good. So now we've got a nice little see how this comes down into a valley? That looks really good. I'm thinking Thinking we could just probably, just do something simple right here in this valley. Like that. Then,
Hey, Diamond says, wow, Donnie.
thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you for your encouragement. You never know what's going to happen, you know. We've got it good around here. We never know what Donnie's going to do. Donnie never knows what God's going to do. Everybody be in prayer for the opportunity we have for a home that we are looking at.
Yeah, we appreciate the prayers for our home because we put that bid in yesterday and they said we had the best offer in. And then overnight or this morning there was several more offers on it. So they were taking more offers today.
Yep.
So,
and it's a foreclosure, so it's not a person, it's dealing with a bank.
Yeah.
And that's what we'll do. So, all right, so then we're gonna put a few stems up here, kind of like I want to call it. And then I come back with this little thing like this, and put a few little tree tops in there. And I might want to wait. And do a few more after it dries. All right. So we've got a nice little valley. We've got mountains. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. I think, you know what? You're right. That does need a little bit of a pull down right there. I think if we pulled that mountain down a little bit right here, I think we would get a better feeling of like the rocks and stones. We're just going to do just a little bit like, oh, we need some more color. We need the green, the brown, black, maybe a little white. Now let's see. So that's going to come right down. We could even put a little brown at the bottom and touch the black, and we'll give ourselves a little like plateau right there. That cuts the bottom off. Right there. That's good. I like the way this looks right here, so I'm going to put a nice line right there. Kind of like a beginning shadow type of thing. There. Nice. Okay, then we're back to the green and the there. Wipe that off. I've got some blue on it, I guess. You know, I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and push that green back up. Let's see, where's that brush? There's that brush. This is the green grass at home brush. And we're going to use that to separate a little bit, and we're going to push that up. We're going to push that back up.
There we go.
There we go.
So there's the link. Nightbot dropped the link to Storyteller Donny. So if you have not subscribed to Storyteller Donny, appreciate if you do.
Because I also do this every Tuesday night at 8 p.m.
And he gives away his paintings to our viewers.
Yeah. We rue the day when I'm good enough to start selling them, but right now I'm giving them away. All right. There, we got some nice brightness in there. Able to cut that black out. Okay. Happy with that. I'm happy with that. We're working our way down now. We've got a little bit over here in the distance. I think the top of that mountain needs a little bit more light. It just needs just a lighter shade of green, maybe a touch of white. Let's work that. I just feel like it's got a little bit of reflection maybe. That would help that. Oh, that's a little bit too much. And let's go ahead and dab that. Although that could be end up being a happy accident. Yeah, kind of like that. I like that little yellow at the top. I almost, you know what I can see right here. If you'll notice, you probably can't. I don't know if they can see with that camera or not. But it's almost like these two lumps right here. I'm going to take a little bit of white paint. And I am going to just kind of dab these with white paint. Like that. Alright, now, if I add just a touch of green, add a touch of green to that white paint. Now watch this.
Have a great lunch, Matt. He's got to go have lunch. He'll check back later if we're still on. Thanks for hitting that like button.
So the white paint, you say, oh my goodness, he painted the mountain out. But now look at it now. See, as I touch a little bit of green on there, look what's coming back. See, I'm getting a mountain behind the mountain. And anybody will tell you how silly it is that I didn't put this mountain in first. You know, why didn't he put that there first? You're supposed to start at the back and then bring it in. But you know what? I'm not that smart. When it comes to, I do what I see and I do what I feel and I fix it as I go. See, now that mountain now looks at a distance. Look at that. Isn't that interesting? And all I have to do is touch a little bit more green. Just a little contrast, maybe bring that contrast in there until it starts coming down. There you go. Isn't that interesting? Just a little mountain in the background there. And when this sky dries, I think it is dry, we will work a little bit more with the sky when that time comes. But right now it's time to put in some distant trees. And I'm working on which brush is going to give me the trees that I want. I think it's this brush.
Do you need me to get any more paper towels, dry ones?
Well, no, I got a half a roll. There's still plenty here. I will need some eventually, but don't worry about it. You need to get me some paper towels from the bathroom, or probably from the kitchen.
Right.
That would be better. So it's just us for a minute. All right. It is not just about the paint. It's about getting the right amount of paint on the brush then getting that paint on the brush, just the right amount, then dabbing off the right amount, and then working that into the canvas to where everything comes together. It's not easy. But that's what I paint over and over again, every week, learning more every week. And boy, I'll tell you, a lot of people, have been with me a long time, watching and seeing my improvements and all that. And so, of course, we probably still have room. There she got some. Good. Okay, so. Where was the Dolly? Oh, it's gone. Joy just happened to have the Dolly with painting umbrella with her, and that was fun because I didn't think we had an umbrella with us. She pulled that thing out of nowhere and popped it open, saved the day. Kudos for that. I think we're going to bring more brown down. I'm getting to the point now where I'm pretty happy with this background. We could do a few black marks in here. Maybe that would add some contrast or something. And then one of my favorite mixtures is black and green. Black and green is the backside of a tree. I didn't know if you knew that or not. But if you do black and green, and first, you can end up having the backside of a tree. But we see we've got to get another coat of paint on all of this. And I am going to go for the lighter green down here, because we have to build up a base. This is a very big canvas too. Sometimes I forget how big the canvas is, and I start finishing my painting when I'm only halfway down the canvas. And that's not something people really think about, but I'm telling you what, if you don't have your canvas balanced, that's why you put water at the bottom,
But she didn't get
You
scared
might
of
have
it. She said
a
she's
need
happy.
for water, or a lake, or a pond. It takes up some space without eating into your situation. And, so yeah, that's what that's a little
Oh, I didn't watch that.
Hey. So let me turn this so other people can see. To see what I'm doing. So we're going to put a shadow right in here. Bring that shadow down.
I think I see one more. Yeah, exactly. I do.
And okay. Sometimes I just stop and stare, see what's there, see what I want to do. And so what I can do here, see, is I and so I touch a few more blacks in here, like that. And that's going to be some more trunks, some tree trunks, things like that. Now when that dries up there, then we'll add some more wood to that. We'll put a few pieces of wood in here. We might even put in a piece of horizontal wood. It's like a log that fell down. And forests are full of logs and trash and all that. Alright, and then I feel like we're still missing something back here, so I am going to add some green, some white, and maybe I want to take up a few more little things like this. And that gives us a little contrast. Just a little bit of white, a little bit of green. Yep, like that. And what we can do is we can add a little bit of wood to it. So now I'm going to take some blue, some white, some green, and we are going to be coming over. You'd be surprised the colors that it takes to make water. Just nobody really understands it. I tell you, you know, you can't. Water isn't blue, honestly. Unless you're looking out over the ocean, water isn't blue. It's usually the color of whatever the color of the bottom of the creek is that it's flowing over. So it's not easy to get a flow that you can relate to as water, and yet it's natural. You know, so when we come here, you know, and we do that right like that, there's a little bit of that. Then you come back and you get the blue and the white, and you pull that over like that.
Where are you going to be going here?
And then you pull that out.
I will go ask him. No, it isn't.
Then we're not worried about the bottom, because the bottom is going to be more, but we're going to then again, right about here, we're going to drop off again. And then here we'll have a little pool. Like that. Yep, that's going to be fine. So we're going to pull some white. And then we're going to hit some rocks in here. There's going to be rocks in there. There's going to be places under the water. You know, there might even be a rock here that splits the falls, you know. Gotta be ready for that. It could be thing that, and then we're gonna put this here. And we're gonna stab another little bit of light. We're gonna put some right there to give our some contrast.
Where's your red one? The red one.
Okay. Of course, no. Creek is perfect. Always gonna have some kind of something blocking it somewhere. Say, what the heck are you doing? Well, you'd be surprised. I really don't know. But I do know that I've got to finish. You gotta finish this up. Much.
Okay. Oh, his says it was much higher than 2023.
Alright, so we're starting to see where we're going to build some rocks. It's hard enough now for me to do some rocks. So what we're going to do is we're going to be a little bit moldy. We want some green. We want some brown. We want some red. And we separate those things out. Okay, we see them. Alright, so then this is going to start right here.
Alrighty guys, you can lift up that bar, my friends, so y'all get up here to the yellow line.
Because we want to build up our thing here. We're going to pick up some more of those three colors. And we're going to kind of bring up top. Okay, and then we're going to make a little side step here. Okay, like there's a little plateau. There you go. And then we'll take some more brown. Now we're getting closer to the water. More stone. It's going to be more white and more black because now we're getting down into stones. And so we're going to take white, black, green, and we're going to do that. Now we'll probably do two. Boy, that's interesting. What's you need to know? Yep, 175. Well, we're doing $5,000.
Yeah, but that can't be the. That means it has to be the down and have to come up to closing, which we can do, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
We could put more down at closing.
So he said,
My friend, you can
Okay,
lift up
now
that
we're doing
bar,
more
guys.
brown,
Yellow line.
more black.
Right, I got your share.
We're gonna build up that stone right there. That's gonna interrupt that waterfall. Ooh, look at that green right there. Can you see that? That looks really good. And some white. I even like an idea. Maybe we can make a little plateau right there. That's good. Have a rock jutting out into the water. When I do that, you see how that water started to look a little bit more real now. And what I'll do is I'll put a splash right there. That's good. And we're going to pick up this right here. And I'm going to bring this down a little more. I'm seeing like this should be something different right here. Like it's a really dark spot. And then we'll bring some more green in. Anybody that was looking forward to me doing something with Skypark's view or something like that, that didn't happen today because I got rained on. So I had to kind of change my plan. Only has to share. Goodness.
God'll make a way.
Yep. You made it this far. You'll make it the rest of the way. So, all right. So we're down here. We're gonna put a few rocks right here at the top. We need some. Oh, I know what we need. We need some gray. That's black. There's gray. I'm looking for my. There it is. Just out of reach.
Hi, Mrs. Virginia. Hi, Roy and Maria.
Hello.
We started out down lower where there was no rain cover. Donnie was looking at an app on his phone for weather, but I had deleted that app on my phone because I didn't feel like that app was a good weather app for the mountains. So
It lies.
it told him, that app told him that it was only going to rain in the morning, but it started raining on his painting, and then he said, "Oh, it's turning into a watercolor." So we had to quickly move up here to the top, and he wanted to do a vertical.
Hello.
Hello.
We're talking.
You can come say
Good to
hi.
meet you.
Yeah.
Lift that bar, guys. Make your way here to your right hand side.
So we are putting together. Now we're getting our.
Skypark invited him to come up as part of the experience.
Yeah. It's been fun.
Painting's always, to me,
Yeah.
it's relaxing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I paint. I do this every Tuesday night on my YouTube channel.
almost got washed out by the rain. He started down here.
Oh,
And it started raining, and the paint started.
Well, this is a good little spot.
Yeah.
Cool. I guess we're gonna find the rest of it. Just gonna- Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, bless you. I heard someone on the Skylift so kindly say, and we have an artist here today. I heard him say that. Oh, that's sweet or what?
Romer said it looks good.
So,
Diamond said, trying to finish a project that a dear friend had started but passed on. So,
fun.
is it back? Is it back live?
You're asking my phone or yours?
I'm asking the viewers. That's on yours. Let's see.
I see, you know, like, it's amazing to me. Now look, I did not try to do that, but look at this rock here. Look how that is interrupting the water, causing a little bit of a backup. You know, a little bit of a ripple and a backup right here. You know, but then it's going to come through right there. It's going to come around. You know, and then it kind of bubbles in the front and comes down. And I'll add a little bit of extra white right over here where it's coming off of the, like that. A little bit of water, a little bit of agitation right there,
Okay, what happened was
and then
I forgot to plug my phone in, and the battery died. I had to plug it into the backup battery, and then
did you
it
get
came
it on
back
in
on.
time to restart
It
it?
came back on, yeah.
Hey,
So it reconnected.
we appreciate the phone doing that. So then you wonder why did they put all that dark stuff in that creek? I mean, why would you put all that stuff in the creek? Well, as you can see now, as I do this, that is giving us the contrast, the look. See, and this is giving me this this kind of green mossy color that I have. Let's see, where is that at? Here's my green mossy color right here. And I think I'm out of it, so I'm squeezing some more out. Okay, so then I'll take that green mossy color, not changing brushes. I'm mixing that mossy color in with what I've got already, and I'm just kind of putting it up here to give me that edge. A little bit of green, that little bit of greenery that grows here and there on a stream. And it grows right there.
This is the same painting he was doing a few minutes ago when my phone died temporarily.
Alrighty, my friends, you can lift up that bar, guys. Yellow line, exiting to your right. That's good day, you two.
So you think it's better for them to see coming in, or right here in the corner?
This is where I was
Okay.
instructed.
Oh, where you were instructed. Okay. Well, I appreciate it. So what I'm doing here is I just dabbed that right there, and that looks like flowers growing. So we're going to do another little dab, and there's some extra rocks. And see, that's actually a flat rock now because I dabbed it. So then that rock drops straight down into the water, and we'll push this water over there a little bit. That is beautiful. Look at that. That is wonderful. You know that. So we're going to go ahead and put some moss right up here at the edge of the water here, and we're going to. We'll probably add something darker right here. Let's get a little moss right here on the rock that is.
Yellow line,
Like
heading
that.
off to your right, madam. Have a blessed day.
And it's going right there.
Healing comfort prayers for Mrs. Virginia, who lost her best friend, and Diamond backing, who's now doing work a job that was not finished by the best friend, and for
That's so sweet of her
Scott
to
and
take-
Michelle, because they lost one of their dear friends as well,
Right, ladies. Have a good
and
day.
recently.
We'll have to cheer behind you.
So I'm putting more of that little mossy color right along here.
And I'll tell you, the best advice Donnie and I ever had was, when you're grieving, to start saying, Lord, I worship you over, and you name the person you're grieving, because God lifts you up and heals you quicker when you say, Lord, I worship you over, and name your loved one.
Yeah, just to be
That
free.
works. It works. Everyone I've told that to that actually does it, you say that all the time. I mean, you don't just say it once. You say it every day, or if you need to say it all day long. It depends on your level of how the pain is hitting you from grief. But if you say that all day long, it literally brings quicker healing to you
Yeah, I'm
than
just putting a
just
few little yellow
dealing
flowers
with
on
the
top
grief
of that
without
green.
worshiping
There we
God
go.
over
See
it.
Just putting a few flowers on top of that.
Diamond said, you're blowing me away. What talent.
I am telling you, I am blowing me away today too. I don't even understand it. I'm just amazed.
This is the same painting he was doing a few minutes ago, Roy and Maria. He's just adding stuff to it. And my phone died for a few minutes, so it probably changed from the time my phone died until I got it reconnected.
Yeah, it's amazing. This is amazing. I keep seeing this dark line right here, and I'm trying to get it to happen. And that looks better. That looks better. 'Cause what I'm going to do is see, when you have a dark line like that, something's going to grow there, and do something. So what we're doing is we're kind of pulling that down. And giving ourselves like another layer of rock here, like that. There we go. Oh, look at that creep color now. And it's hard with acrylic, because acrylics dry darker than when you put them on. And so you have to be so careful to remember that, because you put the color on you think you want, then it dries darker and it doesn't look right. And then so you put the color on you don't want, and it dries to the color you end up just loving. I'm looking for my brush. Where's my water brush? That was my water brush. So I've mistakenly gotten out of my water brush, so I'm going to have to make new water again. And we're just going to bounce in some flowers here.
I think we forgot to label your painting Gatlinburg. We need to put that in the thing.
Mine is.
Did you change it? Did you put Gatlinburg?
My title is Gatlinburg Skypark.
Okay.
I'm all set. Because I didn't do pyramid this time. Or
Yellow
whatever
line.
that is.
Make sure you keep right. Have a good day, you too.
Alright, so that's a pretty lifelike looking water right there. And I've got to get back to that. And I'm going to use this brush. Alright, so luckily there's no sunshine, so my paint's not drying too fast. And I think I've still got enough of that color.
That's really sweet, Michelle. She said that everyone is going to be wearing Hawaiian shirts for the for her friend's funeral and wake and everything, because he always wore Hawaiian shirts and stuff. So she thinks he would have liked that. That's really sweet.
That's very cool.
When my cousin passed on suddenly, they asked everyone to wear happy, bright colors, not anything dark or because she was a happy person, and they said she always liked to wear bright colors and everything, so they wanted everybody to honor her that way. Yeah, we're praying for favor with the property and house that we visited yesterday and put an offer on, with the bank that we.
You're right, guys.
Yep.
Ready, guys? Yellow line exiting off to your right, guys. Have a good day, you two. Lift it up, guys. Yellow line exiting to your right. Have a good day, you two.
So we are. That's okay.
Yellow line exiting off to your right, guys.
Sometimes you have to put flow, and sometimes you have to put no. Block it. Okay. Oh, there you got your chair. Oh, here. Joy has much more sensitive seating arrangements than I do. And I just dropped a wet brush on my pants and on the floor.
Alrighty, guys, you can lift up your bar, my
Gotta get that. Move my camera. I bumped my camera.
Exiting here with us, right hand side.
Okay, kind of keeping this turned towards the public.
Did you get it?
Lift up that bar, guys. Exiting here with us.
I got the paintbrush, yeah. And I wiped up the paint, but it didn't come up all the way.
Right.
Okay, that's better. All right. All right, now I have to stare a little bit here. Just have to stare a little bit. Kind of see where I'm at, what I'm thinking. I really like that little swirl right there, so I'm going to put another little swirl right there. And another one right there.
Hi, Wilma Dee.
Come on.
Lift up that bar, my friend.
That's good. And of course you have to have a little bit of a splash. Good to have a little bit of a splash when you come off a rock. So at the bottom of every rock you put a little bit of a splash right there to show turbulence. And then right here where you see that dark spot, it's kind of a ripple. So you put a little bit behind that. Put a little bit right there behind that. Right there. Because that rock is causing a little disturbance. And then you take your take a knife, and I'm going to touch the blue, and I'm going to touch the white, and I'm going to just touch the shoreline of blue and white. That should give us a little bit of a texture. And then right here, that looks good. Now, I'm also seeing, wait a minute, let's do one more over here. Because that's kind of jutting out a little bit.
Alrighty, guys. You can look
Very
at the
good.
bar, my friends. Yeah,
And then
line, exit to your
right here is kind of like under a rock. There's we're going under a rock.
Up that bar, exiting here with us.
Right there, just a little darker right there, like there's a rock hanging over. So we do a black like that, and then I take the green
Yellow line, guys. You know the
that
drill.
I was using, take the kind of like a, let's see, that's which one's, is this the blue or the green? That's the, no. Okay, that's the creek. That's the blue. I'm not sure, I think. So then we come up here and we kind of just dance a little right above that black. And then we go back to our knife and put that little bit of shoreline right there. Right there.
Thank you, Wilma Didi.
Alrighty,
She
guys.
said that
Yellow line,
she's
heading
back.
off
She was
to your
helping
right,
so many
exit
channels, but she had to downsize, but still watch.
Yeah. And sometimes we feel obligated, you know, or like pressured. We just want you to sit back, relax, and enjoy, not feel like we have to be here and be pressured.
I mean, we know
Always
there's
a
so
chance
many
to watch.
channels that people watch and are subscribed to. We just appreciate any time anyone's here. We always have appreciate that, you know. And if people can watch, even if they're not chatting, even if they're busy doing something and they just hit the replay, it is just appreciated. Everything is appreciated with us. We just really do appreciate that. We always like to say we thank you to the TV viewers and the replay viewers and everything. It's just, it means a lot.
Hey, come on in.
Hey.
I started out in the rain and got kind of rained out, so just had to paint everything again. That's how the clouds got green. That used to be a mountain. Nice. But just kind of bringing it across. My wife said I knew how to paint she said I could paint like Bob Ross. I believed her. So I gave it a try about 2 years ago and been going ever since. And having been a house painter, I was able to advance pretty quickly, figure out how to get things done.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
Well, think. Now if I just knew what to do with this down here, I'm kind of like a progressive painter. Once I get something right, of course, these are tree trunks too wet for me to put the tops of the trees up there yet. You know, but I got more over here and this and that. This is perfect. This is perfect. This came out. I just don't know how that happened. It was just, wow. So, got to get this done. Now I'm kind of moving down from the creek. And because everybody thinks water's blue, you know, well, it's not. It's the color of whatever's under it, you know. And so we're working on our rapids right now.
Alrighty, my friends, you can raise that bar, guys. Yellow line heading off to your right.
Janet?
That bar, guys. Exiting off to your right, guys.
That's good, that's good.
Every now and then somebody comes by, takes a peek, which is what they wanted up here. And
See, now I'm going to put rocks and stuff right here. I'm just deciding if I'm done with the creek yet. I think I'm done with the creek. Might want to put a little bit more rushing water right here.
Mrs. Virginia said, I wish I could support all the channels I'm subscribed to, but that's impossible. It's hard to watch, like, when you're subscribed to a lot, it's hard to watch them all. I put a lot of my friends' channels on, like on the TV. We have 2 TVs right now that have YouTube, so apps on them. So I'll put, you know, I'll have one TV going, and then I'll have the other TV going, and I'll just hit play all, you know, and then sometimes after a while it'll go on pause, and then I'll have to start it up again. But that's what I try to do. And then I've got an iPad, and Donnie's got a tablet, and sometimes we'll hit play on those. And I'll play some things on my computer as well. And that's the best I can do for my friends, is try to hit play on their videos. You know, I'm not always leaving a comment because I'm busy doing, you know, editing or something on my phone. My phones are my editing spot for the most part.
Hi, Mom!
I do a little bit of editing on the computer, but most of it is on my phones.
AJ! Hi, AJ!
All right. So my problem is sometimes just being able to let go and move on to the next part of the painting. And when I've got it close enough to where I want it to be, I have to just say, okay, that's where it is, and that's where it's going to stay, and we're going to just stick with that. So that's kind of where I'm at now. I'm ready to be done with the creek. And, okay, and I feel like that section.
The Smoky Mountains are looking smoky today. That's looking beautiful back there with those clouds coming over the top of those mountains.
Yeah, we really enjoy the view up here. I wish I could look at it more. Right now I gotta look at this painting and make it come together. All right. Of course, here I've done the water here. Now I'm going to pull in. Kind of what I want to do is I want to make a tree right there.
It's because somebody fell off. Yeah.
I want to try and make some kind of a tree right there on the shore. He's got a little bit of a land break right there.
Ready, guys? You can lift up that bar, my friend. So y'all get up here, guys. And right here.
And put that out. Now, I'm going to mix my green and black again. Green and black means the back. Green and black means I'm going back.
Hi, Jay. Come here.
Green and black, we're going back. And what we're going to do here is we're going to put a tree right there. And we're going to put his branches that kind of stick out a little bit like this. And he came up about that high right there. There he is. That looks good. One more right there. Okay, see, there he is. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to do black, brown, and green now. And I'm going to build up Build up this area a little bit.
That bar, ladies. Sitting here to your right, girls. Have a good day.
And we're gonna,
Lift up
there
that
we
bar,
go.
guys. Raise it up.
Push off a little shoreline right there. There we go.
Lift up that bar, guys. Make your way to the right. Have a good day, you two. Lift up your bar. You
I
get
don't
here
like
with
it.
us, guys. Exit to your right-hand side. Have a good day, you three.
Hi, Annette. Yeah, the mountains are looking beautiful, aren't they?
Sitting here, girls. To your right-hand side, ladies.
The ones in the painting are over there.
Lift up your bar, guys. Exiting here with us. Right-hand
So
side.
that, I can tell that's not going the direction I want it to go. So I'm gonna back this part off here a little bit
Alrighty, young man. Exiting here
so
with
that
us.
it'll
Right-hand
dry
side.
quickly for me so I can do something else with it. That's
Yellow
more like
line,
it.
guys. Making your way off to your right.
So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring the gold and the green down here.
You can lift up your bar. Exiting here, guys, to your right-hand side. Have a good day.
And we're gonna keep that dark right there, but we're gonna put this greener up here.
Lift up that bar, guys.
There we go.
Sitting here with us, right-hand side. Have a good day, you two.
Annette's on her lunch break, but she wanted to come say hi.
Aww. What a good way to spend lunch
No, go ahead, buddy.
with me.
Hey,
What's
it's,
for lunch?
it's dinner with a view, right? Lunch with a view.
Yeah. Extra mountains. Everything. What more could you ask for then? Watch to eat your lunch while someone's painting a painting.
Lift up that bar, guys. Yellow line, heading off to your right. Have a good day. Alrighty, guys, you can lift up your bar, my friends. Exiting here at the yellow line, right-hand side. Have a good day, you two.
All right. Very good, very good, very good. Yeah. We're going to finish out our rocks over here. This rock is kind of overhanging the water, so we're going to let him stay there, and we're going to put this one out there as well. Kind of make that rock a little different. There we go. But you know, rocks usually have a branch or two sticking out of them somewhere. So we're going to have that real quick. Yep, that looks good. That looks good. Okay, now we're going to take, we've got to make,
Have a good day at work, Michelle. She's got to go to work.
okay, appreciate your time.
Mrs. Virginia said Donnie is ambidextrous.
No, I'm married. I have been painting with both hands, I must say. I do that a little bit. But I know how to paint a house with both hands because one arm gets tired, you know. So they're not, you gotta do it. So I'm just looking to make a little bit of a splash here without ruining what a beautiful waterfall that is. And I mean, I just, wow. I'm just amazed. at how this looks. There we go. And of course we can scratch a few scratches of water in here. Like that.
Alrighty, ladies.
That's looking really good. What's he gonna do with that? I have no idea. I have no idea. But I know I like this, and I think I really like this. I like this way this looks. I might put just a little bit of a living green and over here, as it's, you know, coming down to the water for a drink. So, matter of fact, we could actually hang a little bit of hang a little moss over this right there. And I like that, so I like to do things and I kind of figure it out, you know, and we could have a little moss right here. Just kind of out into the water. Good. Alright. And then on this side, I'm planning on doing, first thing I have to do is like a gray rock. I have to do a little gray rock first. Put some gray and some white together. And put a few rocks in. The tree's looking really good, but unfortunately it's in the wrong spot. Really, whoa.
Ready, ladies? You can lift up your
Just
bar,
catapulted
girls.
my brush,
Exiting gear, ladies. Right hand
but I
side.
like it. I mean, who likes that tree? I mean, that tree looks really good right there. I was going to get more greenery on it, so that's looking good. And we're piling a few rocks up here. Looks good. Here we go. Alright. One of my favorite brushes didn't get washed. Working without one of them. I bought some new ones. Set them somewhere. There they are. So I can get another new one if I want. But we're bringing out some more mossy green and called green grass green. Kind of cleaning up the top of my paint bottle here. Big old snot got up on there. That's true, we haven't even gotten into the yellow yet. So, what we're going to do is we're going to get into the moss and the dark. So we put two greens together. And we dab it a couple times on the thing. And then we go for the tree. Oh, nice. That worked out well. He needs one more branch right there. Right there. We've got to block out that green, that black right there. All right. Now that tree's even looking better. We're going to branch out a little bit like that. So let's go ahead and make a brother tree right there. And give him a little white contrast. And that's a little bit too dark, too light. So let's go for brown. Let's take some brown over here and turn this into wood. Yeah. Go ahead and put some of that brown around the base. Bring him up. He kind of looks broken right now, doesn't he? I kind of like that broken tree.
Hi, Tara Talbot.
Okay. So, happy with that. Let's go and make a few more rocks. Okay. And of course, rocks are brown and they're gray. And we got different colors on them, so we're just going to dab through a few colors. Then we're going to go into the gray, dab most of it off, and put that back in there a little bit. That's very good. And I'm going to take those gray rocks back a little more. I'm going to hit the black and the white, like that, and then touch it with the gray. Same brush, and that's it right there. That looks really good, and it actually makes sense that there would be like a washway here that could have water in it at some point. Doesn't right now though. And then we'll go ahead and we'll juice up our green and our mossy color, and we'll go ahead and kind of push that over the edge a little bit, like it's been growing over the edge of our rock. See, the human mind needs to see an edge. It needs to see where it is and where it's at. So we are assigning it. Oh, let's go ahead and take some of that down here. Huh? Yeah. That really separates these two rocks. So that's. All right. Wow, this is amazing. Hope everybody's as amazed as I am. I don't know what's going to happen next. I'm kind of thinking that this is like just a little runoff place. Right there, we could just leave that alone. Let that be a runoff without messing with it. Yep, we'll just do that. And now I'm going to darken it a little bit. We're going to go up here. Darken this a little bit.
Hello.
Look forward to some of you coming down next Friday or coming back here Storyteller on Tuesday and enjoy the next round of painting that will happen. You never know what's going to happen. But you know, that's what made Bob so popular. You knew what was going to happen and you knew it was going to be good. You don't really have that with me. You have more like, oh man, this is exciting. I don't know what's going to happen. Now that's me. And people don't know what's going to happen.
Hi, Steve. Desert Adventures in Arizona.
Arizona.
Hello.
Thank you for coming in. I know it's the middle of the day. Who's on YouTube in the middle of the day, you know? So we appreciate people showing up, coming in. I'm in the tail end of a painting. And trying to look and see what I can do with what I have here. I know that
Donnie's still working on a painting for you, Steve. He's just got to do this one part, fix this one part that he's not happy with. But it's mostly done. It's a desert painting.
somebody I owe.
Yeah, the desert painting that's going to Desert Adventures in Arizona.
Oh my goodness.
Remember that one, you just wanted to fix that one part of the painting that you didn't like. You were going to put a cactus in it.
Cactus in it. That's what it was. Yeah, we wanted to put a cactus in it. Yeah.
And it says she has to get back to work.
Well,
We hope you
your lunch was
enjoyed
extra tasty.
your lunch with a view today.
Yeah, it was extra tasty.
Thank you for joining us.
So now I'm kind of making a background. It's hard to do because I want to put a tree in here. And, so what I do is I try to get just the tip of the brush. Just the tip of the brush up in here so that we can have a little contrast. And of course, I would rather be out there where the crowd of people is, but it sprinkles every once in a while, and I don't trust it. But comes right over the mountain, and there I am, getting wet. So we'll have to wait for next week. I'll get out on the balcony next week, I promise. Because we want to be seen.
You might need to take the little to set up the sports tent.
Oh,
But this table's too long to get in there because it's only a two-person thing. So this table would be too long to set in there.
uh-huh.
Maybe you have to bring the little black table from the RV, that little portable black table. Set your canvas up on that. Sit in the sports tent because it's clear. People could see what you're doing.
All right. All right, so we're blended in there.
Steve said, I can see the gondoliers going by in the background. Nice view for the painting.
Hey.
Yeah. We've got two different angles here. So this is the gondoliers going by over here. Hey, Eddie. Eddie says it's looking good.
Thank you. So we've got our vegetation in. I think we've got everything we wanted to do there. I'm just gonna see if I can't put a few little flower stems in here or something like that that might make sense. Got a lot of shrubs. You've got to show something that holds that shrub up. Gotta have something hold it up. Oh. Just a little bit. Just a little bit of something. And but this is not the direction I want for treetops. Trying to get a paintbrush to do what you're asking it to do is not easy. Because it doesn't know. Did you know that? Your paintbrush does not know what to do. If you don't know what to do and your paintbrush doesn't know what to do, you are in trouble. And so that's where I spend a lot of my day. I spend a lot of my day in trouble. So I've been waiting for this to dry up here so I could put my tree branches in. And it looks like I'm being successful. I'm kind of waiting for things to dry so I can get them in.
Hi, Nancy, our treasured home.
Treasure! Did you hear the treasure?
Donny calls you treasure. Nancy, Donny calls you treasure.
I call my wife treasure too, though.
That's true. And I call you Mr. Wonderful.
Yes, my hero.
My hero.
Most of the time. Sometimes I'm a zero. But sometimes.
You're never a zero. You're always a hero.
Yeah. Okay, I think we've got our front trees, we've got our back trees. That looks pretty good. I don't know what this is right here. That should probably be a trunk. I need to take that out a little bit, make that a trunk. Yeah, that looks much better. And you kind of have to just get that tree, and then you pop in those few extra branches. Okay, there we go.
And we want to thank everyone that's gone to both channels and commented and
really?
left a like on both channels. That's very
thank
helpful because Donny wanted.
Who did that?
Donny, last week Donny decided he wanted to do horizontal live stream on his channel, and he wanted me to do a vertical. And this week he decided to change it.
Yeah, do it the other way.
He wanted a vertical on his and a horizontal on mine.
Because the way YouTube promotes things and all that kind of stuff, we wanted to see if there'd be a big difference.
Switch it up. He wanted to switch it up.
See what kind of results we could get.
Steve said we have you running on the TV as we come and go.
You know, I could almost call this right about now.
Steve, Desert Adventures in
Because
Arizona
I
has
don't mind this grass right here. It actually doesn't look too bad.
Donny running on the TV.
What time is it?
2:30.
2:30. Okay, so
So you're getting rounding it out. He's got about a half an hour of painting left.
yep. Maybe we should put some.
Cousin Eddie said someday you will paint our favorite black bear, Big Boy of Gatlinburg. Hello.
Alrighty, my friends, you can lift up that bar, guys. Yellow line, exit to your right. Have a good day, you two. Thank you, gentlemen. Yellow line, heading off into your right.
That's
Have a good day,
definitely
you two.
exactly what I want right there. Ah, okay. Wonderful. Okay, so we're doing very good all the way down to here. Water's done, that's done. This is interesting right here. A topiary type of thing. The weather's picking up, so the chairs are picking up. More people are coming up.
All the others are 6 on Friday. Go ahead and lift up that bar, my friend. Yellow line heading off to your right. Have a good day.
Honestly, I think I could literally stop right now. It's just looking real good. Looking real good. I'm mixing the brown and the black again because I'm looking at this right here. Wanting to fade something in here just to bring it a little closer. It's too far away.
Okay. Welcome back in, Matt.
Okay, so what I'm seeing is that I need to add some rock. I need to add a little bit of rock right up in here to bring the creek over.
You can come say hi. It's part of the
Hey, how are you?
Great.
I'm Donny.
Beautiful painting.
I got invited up here to do this. And yeah, we've all watched Bob Ross. but
Yes, I was going to say that. Happy little those trees.
And I'm pretty much done. And but I'm thinking, I need a few rocks right here to balance that, to balance this water out. The water just needs to be held. Something's missing right here, and I have to figure out how to get.
And
that.
it's never mistakes, right?
That's right. Look at these. Look at this waterfall.
That waterfall did amazing.
It's
It
amazing.
looks alive.
It looks alive. I did not do that on purpose.
No, I like it. It looks alive.
I was building this, and I just did that real
You need
quick.
to do the shaking bridge across.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So actually, I've been sitting out there, but it started to rain.
Oh,
So I had to take the mountains. I had the mountains done and the sky done, and then it started to rain. I had to run over here, and then, well, of course.
that's pretty awesome.
So
You're very talented.
thank you. Yeah, I have a YouTube channel,
Oh, okay.
Storyteller Donny,
Storyteller Donny.
and I do.
down there
I
at
do
the
this.
bottom of the hill.
I'm here on
Storyteller
Friday.
Donny.
I'm here Friday mornings, and I have I do a Tuesday night at 8 o'clock.
That's pretty cool,
on
Donnie.
YouTube. So,
It's very nice to meet you.
yeah.
You do beautiful work.
Well, we're wanting people to have a good time up here, and it's not an amusement park. It's a place of peace.
Ah, that's the way I feel.
Well, that's I like that.
You guys have a wonderful day.
You too.
Hey.
Enjoy yourself. Oh, that was very sweet.
I appreciate how you tell everybody hi. I know that's not easy for you.
It was a very sweet moment. Very, very wonderful moment.
And you want the word to get out? Oh, you haven't checked your phone, but she said I'm on the website. Yeah, she said, oh, I have to change the time on there.
Yeah, she came up behind you and was taking pictures so she can post it to social media.
You mean Catherine was here? Kristen?
Yeah.
She was here? She didn't even say hi.
She was behind you taking pictures.
Well, why didn't she say hello? I guess she's a background person too, not one to grab attention. Yeah, so well, I don't know, maybe even a little bit. Should I come down a little more right here? Maybe come down just a little more. Come right in here just a little bit. Just. Do we need to do that right there? See just a little bit more. A little bit more content. And you know what I haven't done a lot of is I haven't done any dirt either.
What size is that canvas? Do you know, Donnie?
This canvas is, oh, I might even say on it, I don't know. I think it's 20 by 24, 2022, something like that. I can't quite remember. I don't think it says, though.
It doesn't say. No, we'd have to measure it.
I think it's,
He took the paper, the thing off.
I would say it's probably 18 by 22. 18, 20, could be 16, 22, but I think it's 18, 22.
Let me see if I can change positions here.
Fill in this spot. Oh, I know what we can do here. We can do a tree. Tree over here. I think that's begging for a tree right there, don't you?
Begging for a tree.
Begging for a
He said that's begging for a tree.
So we'll do the black and the green. The black is back.
Did you win a painting yet, Mrs. Virginia?
bit of a stem right there.
Guys, you can lift up your card.
Good.
Yellow line, everything off to your right. Have a good day, you too.
I'm just amazed at what I can do to change a painting into something else, just by a new brush spot. It's just amazing.
Oh, Mrs. Virginia didn't win painting yet, but we gifted
That's
her.
right.
Oh yeah,
We
we
sent her
did. We
cookies.
sent her a
Virginia
Christmas.
cookie. A Christmas cookie thing,
Yeah.
yeah.
I forgot about that. We sent her a Christmas snowman painting. Yes, a snowman painting.
I'm just dusting up my stream a little bit. Trying to put a few little more splashes in there. Something that makes it more sense, you know, gives it a little bit more current. I'm trying to make my stream more current.
I'm going to sit closer to the camera. That way somebody could come up beside you.
Uh-huh. Yeah, we want to be right where we need to be. And I like putting a little bit of moss on my rocks. And so I take my moss paint, put just a little bit of moss, put a little black on, and then I put a little moss on. Yep, there you go. Look at that. Beautiful. Probably should be a little moss on that one, and a little moss on that one. That just really makes that stream jump up. And then I'm trying to figure out how to do a little bit more.
What's that, buddy? Good, you see it? What'd you say?
Almost like this has got to come up a little bit like that, because this is higher than this, and this has to be higher than that. So we're going to jump in there and make that adjustment a little quick, and kind of push this up a little bit.
All righty, my friends, you can raise your bar, guys. Yellow line, exit to your right hand side. Have a good day, you can raise your
Thank you.
Hi, Rhonda. She said, looks amazing.
Wonderful. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
This is Rhonda H.
Okay. I get a little concerned sometimes. I appreciate more people coming in and saying, yep, that looks right. Especially if you're watching on a big TV.
Brazil is having mass flooding right now. Texas is having mass flooding. Mexico is having mass
Okay. right here, I need to do something. This is just falling off the page. Instead of coming at me, it's just going straight down. I'm not sure why.
Hi, Robert.
So,
Robert said, brilliant idea. The Skypark invited artist Donny to come up here and paint live as part of the experience, because the Skypark is not a theme park, it is a nature park. They want everyone to come up here and enjoy the nature. Sit down, look at the views, walk the Skybridge if they want. You do get to see bears sometimes when you're up here. And Donny, with his nature paintings, they thought it would be a nice experience for the guests when they come up here. So it's part of the experience. They get to see an artist painting live.
Ready, my friend? Lift up your bar, guys.
we are amazed.
Heading off here to your right.
Thanks for subscribing.
Oh, I got a subscriber?
It wasn't bad at all.
Very
My
sweet.
friend, lift up that bar, guys. Give me just 1 second to lift the start right back up.
Donny painted, I think, one cabin. He doesn't. He usually just paints nature like this, but he did paint one cabin,
Yeah, I did.
and he likes to
Pretty good.
mix it up a little bit.
It looked all right.
Hey, Jimmy Spencer.
Hey, who's off work already? This is
He's
more
probably
your
his
time.
lunch hour or something.
This is probably your time of day, huh?
Look, he was just right now.
This man got skills.
Thank you.
Yo, he making the view.
You're welcome to chat with him or share it out or whatever you want to do.
He on his Bob Ross. He might be better than
Yeah, he
I watched
watched
him
a
for
lot
years.
of Bob Ross. Yeah.
My wife said, you can do this. And I went, no.
We believe in the wives.
Yeah.
We believe in it. My wife tells me I can do a lot. I'm like, nah. Then you do it.
And then you do it.
Oh, I got what's the name? I'm looking at his teeth. Looking like teeth. It was worth it, wasn't it? The camera thing is good for you. This,
Look at the smoke, dude. Look at, you see that?
look there. You see how that
We can't even make it up there.
no, that's no man's land. That's straight no man's land. I'm quite sure. I wonder like what that's it's probably is some oh, it is nice out there.
They enjoyed seeing Donny paint.
It's going to take a while before people get used to the idea that, oh, there's a painter up there. You know? And, but it'll happen. And the point is to make a commitment to be here no matter what.
But you have to, you might have to paint in this area more than you would think, though, because of weather.
Yeah.
Unless you have an awning set up over yourself.
And they're concerned about awnings when it comes to the wind.
Hey, Robert said the recovery American flag from the fire with the Marines would be an awesome painting. Yeah. Oh, Jimmy is not working today. He's at the Apple Blossom
Well, that's
Festival
right,
in
everybody's
Winchester.
off.
That's right. That would be fun place to be. Oh, I bet they have good food there today.
Oh,
All kinds of apple desserts.
Foodie
Try.
wants to be there. Well, tomorrow we're going to be experiencing Foodie at the
Oh, he's
Bigfoot
home.
Festival.
He said he's home. He's home. He didn't go to the Apple Blossom.
Stand up.
But that would be a good place to be today. Enjoy all those. Donnie would really be like, what can I try first?
Uh-huh.
And how many can I try?
And how much can I get?
Jimmy said too many people. He doesn't.
I want a season pass to a food truck.
Yeah.
That's what I want. I want a season pass to a food truck.
Lift up that bar, guys. Yellow line.
Mrs. Virginia said, hi, Jimmy Spencer.
Giant prehistoric like turtles and like pythons and boas.
Jimmy said he had forgot about you painting today.
Don't worry. I'm about to do the painting and I forget. We do. We're taking Prevagen and everything.
And Jimmy, appreciate the prayers today because yesterday they told us we were,
The only
they said the only
viable.
viable offer on that property. The other ones weren't really in the running.
They were family.
And so, but all of a sudden this morning, we found out there were multiple offers on it. So it's going to have to be a God thing, you know, God to bless us to get that property because we don't have the ability to outbid other people. I mean, we did go
The best we could do.
the best we could do, several thousand more than the asking price was. That's about the best we could do, you know.
And you know, we didn't say, well, we'll do half of that, and then if they say anything, we'll do the other half. No, we did all we could,
Yeah.
and didn't cut back. We just did all we could. And if it doesn't work out, that's fine. God's got something even better.
Jimmy said hello, Mrs. Virginia. So it had so many things that we had been praying for in this house. So it would be so nice to have it. And if this isn't the one, then we just believe that God's got something even better, because this one's pretty darn good.
And
Pretty
God
darn
brings
good.
you what you fight for, what you really press in for. And we are pressing in with extra money and everything with this house because we feel like it's the one we're supposed to have. So we thank the Lord.
We both felt good about putting an offer on it.
Yeah, it's not often I get a quick answer out of Joy.
Nancy
Wow.
said, hi, Jimmy.
Joy was like, oh yes, where do I sign?
Nancy said, amen and amen.
And
God is working. And you know, Nancy, if God works this home out, you know, I'm creating one room to be a guest room. So you're on my list. And so is Cynthia's Crafts and More, and Nancy, our treasured home. The two of you have been so wonderful, loyal viewers to watch us, and we appreciate you so much.
yeah, all you gotta do is get here.
Yeah. Yeah. So that you're on our list. Nancy said I would love to come visit, and you can have a vacation here, because we'll do something. We will do something here.
Hey guys, you can lift up that bar, my friends. Raise that bar, guys. Exiting here with me. Right.
Hey, Pretty Maid. It's a beautiful view.
There's two ways. Yeah, we were just in the right place at the
Nancy
right time.
says, "Girl, we are family, not viewers." Yes, but I mean, but Nancy, I've got family that doesn't really watch YouTube at all. They don't watch YouTube at all. So you are family and viewers.
That's why we call them friends. Hey,
Hi.
come closer. It's okay. I'm just, I started about noon over there, and then it rained on me. And I'm called Storyteller Donny. Come to think of it, I gotta fix that sky.
One second. Start right back up, my friend.
This Gatlinburg, boy, it is wrong. Look, we finna go across this bridge now. We up at the top, but we ain't even all the way up top. You see the building over there? This we had to get on this to get up here. So it's two ways. You can walk up here or you can take the trail.
Yellow line, head to the right.
We have a joint channel to do these vlogs.
Got that. Maybe just a touch of white right there to show that. And I think this water could use a little bit more, maybe just a little bit more of a rock looking to it.
Hey guys, you can lift up that bar, my friends. Yellow line, off to your right. Have a good day, you too. Grab that bar, exiting to your right hand side away from the chair.
Rocks right there. That does have. So a few rocks.
Guys, you can lift up that bar, gentlemen.
I think I'm gonna try moss.
Yellow line, making your way to the right. Have a good day, you too.
Mossy rock right there. So back and then moss and come up. So we're doing kind of like black on the brush and then a little moss on the brush. And then the black, so we do black, then we touch right in front of the mossy color, so that it gets just on the tip of the brush.
Lift up that bar, guys. Yellow line, exiting off to your right. Have a good day, you too.
And that'll give us our,
I don't post on anything else in there.
You can lift up that bar, guys. Yellow line, heading off to your right.
I'm in fourth. Maybe a toss right in here. Why is the water A little bit of white right there on this now. If that makes sense.
Ready, guys? You can lift up your bar, my friends. Yellow line, that's off to your right. Have a good day.
All right, so we're dunking the.
Well, that was
dunking the
sweet. Got
brushes.
some new subscribers there.
Oh, good.
They came up and asked what the channel name was.
Next thing off to your right hand side.
We've got to fix our sky now. It's nice and dry by now.
Lift up that bar, my friend.
Are you gonna put some clouds in it, or?
Here to your
Well,
right.
I gotta fix where the green from the mountain got stuck in the sky.
Oh, from the
Right there.
from the rain
Yeah,
earlier.
Lift up that bar, guys. Exit
And
your
this
left,
doesn't look right,
right-hand
so
side. Good day.
we're gonna put a little blue in the sky. A little blue in your sky. We're gonna put a little blue in your sky. Oh, way up high. Oh, a little blue in your sky. It's got watermarks, is what it got. I got to stand up for this. Some people won't stand for this. I won't stand for this.
Yellow line, next thing off to your right. Have a good day. Go ahead.
There's one more darker blue. There it is.
Yellow line, guys, is going to be making your way to the right. Have a good day, you two. Alrighty, young lady, here's your bar up. Exiting here, ma'am, right hand side. Good day, girl.
Yeah, so you got a bit dark at the top.
Where y'all at? Yeah. Yeah. I see Duty Hoodie. Y'all about two cars. Y'all about that white truck and that other car.
Lift up that
You
bar,
see my
guys.
hoodie? You see me waving?
Yellow line, exiting off to your right. Have a good day, you three. And off that lady.
My hand down or up? Yeah, I see y'all. I see Duty, green hoodie. And I think I see you on the side of him with your black shirt. I see y'all, somebody walking past the three garbage cans now going towards the street.
Ready, guys?
But yeah, what y'all do? Y'all ain't doing that?
Yellow line, exiting to your
Bro,
right. Have a
that's
good
it can't argue. It is not scary getting on there. The ground is right up under. So it's like if it's, say for instance,
Think
the
about
thing
been
falls.
working on about
We still gonna be
That you're
okay.
working on this morning.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you for coming by again.
They were sitting over here at the side table, and they saw when we walked over here, and it had been washed out by the rain, the beginning of the painting. So she's just very, very impressed on how it looks now compared to where it started when it was raining and we got over here.
I'm gonna call you back, okay?
Yeah, it looked like a disaster when we got started.
So tricky. Huh?
Oh yeah, Jimmy was trying to figure out how to do a thumbs up on this kind of screen. It is different. It's totally different.
The beautifulest thing ever. We had to take a tram up there, or you can walk up there. Guess how long did it take you? How long would it take you to walk up there? About an
I don't
hour?
know.
20
It's
minutes?
it's
20.
Well, they have a special path, but they really don't.
They don't encourage
They don't
you
have a.
to
There's no walking
walk
up here.
up
There's no
here.
place to walk up.
Right.
They said you can walk down, and they don't, I don't know if they have.
That's not open yet, though.
They're gonna make a walking path, but they said you really have to be in super duper shape
To do that. Right. See, Central, you gotta be in shape.
This is the only way up and down.
Right now, this is the
They
only.
don't have buses or anything. This is it right here.
Yeah, I tell you, 8 minutes is better than 20 and 30 and 40. What you doing? So, Jigga, I got another view for you. We finna go.
That's just gotta go in there.
She not there?
Lift up that bar, guys. Yellow line heading off to your right. Have a good day.
You know, I never get. My talent never lets me down when it comes to Sky. I always seem to be able to pull it together when it comes to Sky. Thank you, George.
Hi, Swedes.
And like right here, the old color and the washout is right there. I can't really fix that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a cloud right there. I'm going to put a cloud right there. That'll fix that little red wagon. And I've got to cover up these water spots from earlier.
You want to sit back down because you're getting in the way of the painting.
Oh. I can't see this sitting down. I have to
Okay.
stand up to get the proper perspective. My proper perspective. There you go. And then we're going to dab in some white now.
Have a good day, Roy and Maria. Thanks for joining us.
That was so sweet of you to come in. Thank you
Everyone
so
that's
much.
come in, we appreciate it.
It's the same thing. It's a high school. When it goes on a piece of paper, it's what it's going to
Maria said, you're welcome.
Thank you, thank you.
Whoops. You kicked that. You kicked that. It's been, all the views of people coming in has been helping me actually get paid by YouTube, because YouTube was going maybe every other month. And then Donnie's helped me get more live streams out there, and it's been helping me earn some ad revenue so that YouTube started paying me. And that's a blessing.
And you know, right now, we're looking at, making a loan for a home. And it might be a lot, but we can refi when the interest rates come down. Because we had bought a house in 1999 for 7%. I mean, interest rates were very high.
But then the economy fell.
And during that time, interest rates were low, but high prices on houses. So then all of a sudden now interest rates are high, and houses aren't selling, so the house prices are coming down because interest rates are so high. So it's all game.
And Donnie has his little.
Oh, I should have some of those. I'm hungry right now too.
Donnie's got his little
That's
Bob
my
Ross
Bob.
mints. Happy little
Bob's
tree
in there
mints.
too. My Bob pen's in the big crate.
So what is it down there?
Yeah, it's down in the big crate out of reach. Wasn't sure if I'd be allowed to have that, so we're just gonna do a little streak.
You ever see a video?
Oh, Steve, Desert Adventures in Arizona said he gets revenue every other month. Yeah, because you have to hit 100 in order to get paid by YouTube, so. Steve wants to know if you're going to do the afro look. Nope.
No,
He might put on a wig sometime.
for fun.
For fun. Hi, Sherry. She said, love the painting.
Yeah, everybody's used to Tuesday nights.
Somebody said he should dress up like Bob Ross sometime as just for fun.
Go ahead and lift up that bar, my friends.
All right.
Actually get up here to the yellow line, exiting off to your right, guys.
Steve said, LOL.
Okay, I fixed the sky. Water don't look right though. Just doesn't. But we've got a beautiful sky up there again. And so we're going to dump that brush before we are tempted to mess it up by an extra little brush stroke somewhere. I think like that. Alright. So stop. Now, got to get back to the water. My water is not looking good over here. It's just, nothing makes sense. And what is it? It's a blue and a green mixed together. You mix blue and green together in order to get like a creek color. It's very, very complicated mix. Blue and green to get a water color. And then of course a little bit of white to lighten it up. And then you touch it to see where you're at. Very close right there. A little bit more white. Blue in there. White. Try to get our creek. It's got to be lighter than that because it dries darker. I'm surprised Randy didn't come up here.
I think he's really busy with his
Yeah,
team
he's
over
been
there.
busy with horticulture today. Getting all the plants right. So, I was hoping he'd have a chance to swing by and see how his decision to bring me up here is working out. I really appreciate his opportunity and chance that he gave me to do this. Ooh, look at that. That's getting closer. Can't even see that. So I think we're getting closer to where we need to be. That's gotta have.
Ready, guys? You can lift up your bar, my friend. So y'all get to the yellow line, exiting off to your right, everybody. Good day, you three. Yellow line, exiting off here, right hand
And then we'll take a little bit of white and just kind
guys, extending off to
of
your
brush
right.
the white in here to give it some. There, that I think that's what that needed was that little bit of white.
Yellow
There's a
line.
little, like on your waterfall, there's a little bit of a bump there. Can you
Right
make
there?
that into a rock?
With this.
That bump for that, can you make that
That
into?
bump.
No, lower.
There.
No?
This.
Yes. Can you make that into like a rock so that the water is coming off the rock?
Yep, I can. I hate to mess up my waterfall though, so I was kind of not.
No, just make a small rock so that it's like the water is coming off of a, like spilling
Yeah.
off of a rock.
Let me finish up my other plan here. I've got. I'm trying to make a little bit of a shoreline right here. There we go. And right here.
Hello.
Hey.
Oh, wow. Hi. Hi. You can
Yeah.
say hello. It's part of the experience. They invited him up here to
Quietly
for the
watching.
guests. Yeah.
Oh, I'm not one of those fussy painters. Hoo, hoo.
Yellow line, guys. Extending off to your right.
I actually have a live channel going right now, and I'm explaining to everybody as I paint what I'm doing.
More guys. Yellow line. Extending off to
And
your right. Have a good day.
my wife wants me to put a rock right here in the middle of this waterfall. And so it's disturbing the flow,
Right-hand side.
and that scares me.
He's self-taught. Yeah. He's watched Bob Ross for years, and so he's self-taught. This is like through his imagination.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I actually sketched that over there, but it started raining, so I got the mountains. These match kind of over there.
Oh, okay.
But then it started raining, and it all.
So I
he
had
said,
to run over here real quick.
He said it was turning into a watercolor or something. We had to
A
rush it
true
up
watercolor. Yes. That was a true watercolor.
How long did it take you to get this far?
here. He's been at it.
2
let's
years.
see. No. The painting today.
Painting?
Oh,
Yeah.
we started at noon.
Yeah.
Lost a half an hour with the rain, so 12:30. Yes, I'm a former military, so I'm always up for the challenge of whatever can go wrong, I can get through it. So far, so good.
I like your Bucky's shirt.
Oh, thank you.
Yep. We go there a lot.
You do too.
But we're not obsessed with that people that go to the whole country. We're not doing that.
No, we don't do that. Thank you for letting us know. Yes, thank you.
Hi. So cool.
Thank you.
Boy, the bus came out. Let's go, baby. You better get that big meal too, like I did. $146. Better.
I don't know. I don't think I wish I'd have done that.
Oh, I thought you would put a little bit of the dark color for a rock.
It is in there, but it got covered with the paint.
Well, because you had a little bump there, so I was trying to get it to be something that looked a little more natural.
You know, knowing exactly what you want to see, and then making it be seen two different things. It's two different things. Wish I hadn't touched it. Wish I hadn't touched it.
I don't know who that's on. I ain't been here long enough to find it up, Tom. Alright, ladies, you gonna raise that lap bar? You gonna raise the lap bar?
Yep, it'll be fine. You just let it dry and it'll be fine.
Now we get there.
It kind of looks good to have some of that background color in it.
Yes, it does. It gives you like you're looking through the water.
Right.
Spam? Not that time of day.
Sherry said,
Look so happy.
overcome and adapt. That's what my dad always says. He's a former Air Force. Thank you for your service and sacrifice. Thanks for joining us, Steve. He's gotta go.
Gonna raise that bar,
Thank you for
Well, that's very sweet of you.
coming in and
At the yellow line, just on after.
chatting.
Yeah, I think if I let that dry and then pull some white over top of it, that would be
Yeah.
interesting.
See, I was just suggesting because he had this like a hard lump right there, and I thought if he made it into a rock, it would
It would
look
be
more.
a challenge to make it the whole thing work.
It would look natural, you know, like not just a piece of paint that he accidentally clumped up.
Yep. It is beautiful.
Jimmy said the rocks under the water looks good.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm always working on that. Try to get the rocks under, to
Jimmy
look
said
like
it looks
they're underwater.
wonderful.
You know how I like to do that. I'm still not seeing it, but yeah, the rocks in the water. Yep. That didn't look good. That looks much better now.
At the yellow line.
Quite interesting. Quite interesting. And then when I look at it from the perspective, this waterfall looks much more like a lot more water than this creek can produce. That actually maybe there should be a break in the middle or somewhere where the water goes one way and another way to show that the water is not, because that's really flowing right there. That's really flowing.
It is flowing downhill though, so it might, maybe it does produce like that. It's not flat because you got it at, it's coming down a little bit of the mountain terrain.
Yep. So now we're just trying to get the top and everything to come together so we can call this done. There's a rock right there.
That would be great, Jimmy. He said he'll send you a picture of the river up there if you want to try to paint it. He said it looks great.
I'm always glad to try something.
Alright guys, off the way to the yellow line, off to the right.
Go, go, go. I said it's about 30 on the ball. I'm walking down the trail, right on the other side.
Oh, that's good. See, if that's a rock right there, then I need to cut back on the water.
Jimmy said it's about 400 foot above, the bridge is about 400 foot above the river where he's talking about.
Oh yeah, look at that. By bringing that up to there, that really helped. So we went from a really good waterfall to maybe even excellent, if that was fair. Trying to make it better, it got worse, so I had to make it better again. And it got even better. Okay.
So what, that's about like 50?
It's interesting, you learn the logistics of what's going on around here, how many are on the chairs, how many are on the bridge, how many are up, how many down, how many for the day.
Wow, that's not
We
bad.
hear a lot of numbers like that. Kind of interesting.
50, 50. That's not kind of what
Maybe we should have a little bit splashing off this rock.
Jimmy said he'll take a picture of the bridge. It's about 400 feet above the river.
Come on out! Yeah, we're not the only ones that can't believe it's already Friday. Add a little bit of. There we go. And just a little bit of a splash right here. And maybe right here. Oh, right here too. Okay. Do you think I should do anything else with that up there? Just maybe a little bit of a swipe with a blade or something to give it some rocks? It looks like it needs a rock or something up there.
Oh yeah, that would be a good rock spot right there.
Yeah.
Did you remember which way to go? He was like, I don't need a photo. I see you every day.
I agree. Yeah, that sounds like
I'm gonna do dark green and some brown and some black. A little bit more contrast, maybe. Add some white to lighten that brown a little bit. There we go. Oh, wow. do a little event. Here, this is a little. That's good with a little bit more brown and white. We're gonna mix the brown and white. Give ourselves a little bit of a little rocky edge right here. It's good. It's actually something left over from. So we're done with the one. So we're going to go for some more green, the grass green, and then the light green. Thought I was done, but over here it doesn't look right. We got to fix it. We got to fix this a little bit. It's just. We need to have like a green field or something like that come down here. Come into the painting like that. And then see that makes that come down better. That's good. That's what I like that. We could actually, bring this down a little bit more. There we go.
Hi.
Hey, good to see you.
Come say hello.
Glad you came up today. You're one of the few people that'll get to see me painting.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I started about 12:30, and this part actually is those mountains. But then after that, I got sidetracked and got rained
Well, he got
on.
rained on over there, so he had to move it over here.
So I had to move it.
Awesome.
And so we're just kind of finishing up here with the last little shadows and a little bit of green grass from home.
That's cool.
Very pretty.
Thank you. Yes, I have Storyteller Donny, and I have a YouTube channel. I do this every Tuesday night at 8 o'clock and every Friday here at 11. So, but this is on my second week up here. I don't know if they're going to let me keep going or not. We're working on it.
That was awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll watch Bob Ross. And she convinced me I could do it, so. All right, I'll try. Son of a gun, I'm a house painter, so I've been painting and staining for years, so I kind of picked it up pretty quick.
I'm a cabinet painter.
Ah. I knew a cabinet painter in Florida. He said, same man, same piece of paper, sandpaper, or the cabinets don't look the same.
Yep.
You can't switch in the middle, you know?
Nope.
Yeah. So very exact work.
Yep. He switched.
Started at 12:30.
Started at 12:30. Made a lot of mistakes along the way, but those are happy accidents, right?
Yep. I love painting.
Oh yeah, I do it all the time. I paint during the week and then I do this when I can. And just excited, glad to be able to do it. this is imagination too, you know, I mean, I just make it up as I go. Once that's done and that looks good, then I move over here and I bring this down and finish up the sky and then try to get a color that looks like a creek instead of blue. And thank you. God to thank. Bless you. All right,
Let the sun come back out anyway.
yeah, after it got me wet. So let's go for some green.
You're signing it now?
Yep. We are calling it officially done.
Picture him painting?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Come watch me on Tuesdays.
Is it a local channel around here?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're locals. We have a vlog channel that's called Smoky Mountain Blessed. And then his artist channel is Storyteller Donny.
And we're going to get some cards made up one of these days.
Yeah.
And so we can pass them out.
Well, nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you. Good job.
Yeah, pretty awesome.
It's on the sign, the channel names. If you want to take a picture of the sign right there.
Okay.
And then you can go to the channel.
Okay.
I'm going to go buy us some water or something.
Thank everyone for joining us. Thank you for being here, everyone.
Thank you for being here. Almost walked away without saying goodbye. Love you very much. Appreciate your time. I know there's not so much on the earth. We've only got a limited amount. So I appreciate you bringing yours with me and having such a wonderful day. And thank you so much. Oh, I can see something I ought to do too. I think I need to do something right there. This is the top of a cliff, you know, I can see this little cliff right there. All of a sudden I can notice it, and I'm like, uh-oh, that's not good. We need to have a little bit of life right at the top of a cliff, right there. Kind of lets your brain know where the top of the cliff is. There, see how that just really lets you know, okay, that's a drop off right there. That's a drop off, right? Okay. So you got to catch one last little fix, and I love you very much. Don't
Lucy
forget.
said she loves it. Thank you all for joining us.
Jesus
And,
loves you. We
popping
love you,
in,
but Jesus
tuning
loves you
in,
more.
All of that kind of stuff. Whether you're watching on the TV, watching in the replay, on your tablet, your phone, computer, wherever you're doing it, iPad. We appreciate all the views.
Yep.
You know, the like button, sharing us out. And
Oh yeah.
leaving a comment now and then. It's very, very sweet.
Very sweet.
So, we love you.
We love you.
Jesus
Jesus
loves you more. Have a great day.
Bye bye.